You want to know why Kitana is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat 2 characters in the film? It's because it's just that simple. She's one of the best OG characters since Mortal Kombat 2. And the reason why I'm making this video is because, one, On the Line Randolph has done an amazing job as Kitana. She's the reason why a lot of people love Asian women. And this is coming from a guy who is simple for Asian women, and I gotta stop that. But at the same time, her performances as Kitana made me realize that a lot of Asian characters in film and video games are very, very underrated and underappreciated, because they bring a lot to the table as far as like characterization goes and the writing goes. And the thing about Kitana and her performances in Mortal Kombat 2 is that when you see my reaction to her fight with Johnny Cage, her fight with Shao Kahn, and the little sparring section with Jade, especially her relationship with Jade, was well played in this movie. And it makes you think, why couldn't the 95 movie do that? But granted, I appreciated the Mortal Kombat 95 film for being nostalgic and iconic. But I feel like what this movie did, unlike the original in the 2021 movie, is that they actually have character depth when it comes to Kitana. I mean, yeah, the pacing was a bit too fast. You couldn't just like slow down the movie for the characters to develop. But at the same time, when there is a tournament involved, I don't think there's any slowing down when it comes in this movie. Now, for me, On the Line is the type of actress that has been in the game before, that knows exactly what she's doing. But her role as Kitana, bruh, it makes you think, why couldn't the 95 and the 2021 film do that? Sure, the 2021 film was like a prequel, introducing characters and having them training and stuff like that. A lot of issues with that movie. But I feel like this movie fixed everything wrong from the first film back in 2021. But there was something about Kitana that really has me fascinated with her performance and her acting job. You just knew that you were in for a good time. And the reason why this movie is doing so well in the box office is because of the acting and the writing. I could care less what the haters have to say. I could care less about them crying about the story and whatnot. It's not really that important. You're already getting the story. German Slater did a good job on telling the story about the tournament and the amulet of Shinnok, which we're all getting in Mortal Kombat 3. It's already being greenlighted by New Line Cinema and Warner Bros. Because they knew this movie was going to do great in numbers. All the other clickbaits I've seen on YouTube or nothing but grifters try to spread false information about the movie bombing in the box office, why this movie is not good, etc., etc. It's because they don't play the games. They're mad because it's not a proper movie, as they say. But this movie is a proper film. They spent all this time. We survived the Actors Guild strike back in 2023. We're not going back. We're here. 2026 is going to be the year of video game adaptations done right, in live action and animation, etc. And plus, we're getting a new Mortal Kombat game afterwards. So that right there should tell you something. And not only that, but the fights in this movie really made up for what was lacking in the first film. And let me just say this though. Out of all the fights that I love from this movie is Kitana versus Shao Kahn versus Johnny Cage, Liu Kang versus Kung Lao. That's my #1 fight of all time. And not to mention Ko-Gyun versus Shao Kahn. Love it. This movie is perfect. On the line runoff as Kitana made it worth it. She made this movie more watchable because she's a new character. And so was Johnny Cage, and so was everybody. Everybody has done an amazing job. But I feel like her performances made me love Asian women. Maybe that's the simp in me talking, but you get the point. But for me, if they were to bring in Melina for Mortal Kombat 3, I would hope to God they can somehow make her a clone. But it's possible. I really do believe that they can do this if done right, as well as other characters. So this is the reason why Kitana was the best part of Mortal Kombat 2, and having her win the tournament was the right call. What are your thoughts on this movie? Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments down below.